my beautiful people. Yes, I've already got my hair. Oh, well, y'all, there's always going to be one showing out. Already got my hair fixed, my makeup on, my clothes, I'm dressed. But I do have my robe on because it's a little bit chilly in this house. But I don't care what James says. I'm not turning the air up. Because when it starts getting hot, it'll be hot. And I don't do hot. Anyway, today is vet day, and I am so ready for it. I'm also expecting Benson in about an hour. I got him. And then James is going to come home and relieve me while I take Buster to the vet. It happened again with Buster yesterday afternoon. He went outside, came back in. I had his food on the floor for him, waiting on him, and he just gave me that look, and I just knew the little tail was tucked, and I had to give him some more medicine, and it's like it's happening every other day now, and I'm just, anyway, once the medicine kicked in, he was fine. So it's something in his body. Joints, arthritis, I don't know, but yeah, it's just crazy. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can get to the bottom of that today. I told James, I said, I don't even know how much this visit's gonna cost, but whatever. But that's that, and I'm definitely gonna keep y'all posted for sure. I mean, I know y'all love him like I do, and that just means so much to me. Thank y'all for loving my Buster. I did go ahead and get a devotional filmed, and it was exactly what I needed to hear. It was like resonated with exactly where I'm at. I love how God does that, because I had actually, when I went to sit down in there to do the devotional, I have several devotionals there, and I pulled one out. I was like, I'm going to change it up today, and I even picked one out, and something just kept telling me, but look in the one you've been doing and just see. And it wasn't meant for me to do the new one. It's meant for me to stay in the one I'm in. So it spoke directly to me today. I hope it speaks to others, but if it doesn't, it spoke directly to me today. And it was that definite confirmation I needed. Sometimes we just need the confirmation, you know. Sometimes we know what to do. We know the right thing to do, and we're doing it. But we also need that attagirl or attaboy, that confirmation that, yes, you are correct. You are doing the right thing, you know. And that's it kind of confirmed that for me. So, if you don't know, I have a devotional channel. I know I talk about God over here some, but I share more in depth over there. I share my testimonies in different devotions. I think the reason I went through some things that I went through because God saw ahead in time and saw I was going to have this devotional channel, and he was going to use every bit of my testimonies, because so many times that's how I can relate and understand some of these devotions. It's because of where I've been and where God's brought me from, and I just share my testimonies. So if that's something you're interested in, it's always linked down in the description box, as well as my booth location is always in my description box. I get a lot of questions wanting to know where it's at. It's always in the description box as well. I try to keep all that information always in there. The Amazon storefront's always in there. The t-shirts that with my name, my channel name and stuff is in there. All that. So if you ever have any questions, just kind of check the description box, because it's in every video, in every description box, that information. So if it's into now, go have my coffee. Can y'all believe I've not even had my coffee yet? I did all this without having my coffee. I've already got up. I cleaned the kitchen. I've already folded and hung up a load of clothes. I've got another load of towels in the dryer to fold. And then I've got a load of clothes to wash of our colored clothes. And the bed's made. I mean, and it's only 8 o'clock. Who am I? I do not know. But I'm going to go drink this coffee, and Lord knows what it's going to make me do. But I'll catch up with y'all in a little bit. Looking forward to having my Benson here. It's going to be an experience. It always is. Out here waiting on Benson. I got a request to show the whole front porch with the wreath. So I'm going to step out, let y'all see the whole front porch with the wreath on the door. So let me do that. Benson's here. He got a new collar. Oh, it looks like the... Hold on, let me show you collar off. It looks like the 4th of July. You matched Donna today. And then Buster is over here. Oh, he's running away from Benson. Buster, he's not doing anything to you. Buster. Benson, no. Y'all got to get along, boys. Lap full of love. It's a process. Getting them in this position, it's a process. But here we are. And you got to be careful not to hurt yourself. He gets so protective when anybody gets around his mama. Yeah. And then look at that chunk of love right there. All right, I'm going to attempt to edit. I have my drink, my iPad, lap full. I'm going to attempt to edit. Yeah, you gonna let me edit? Are you gonna let me edit? He's your angel. Alright, so I'm going to work on these little frames. I did have pictures for them, but I'm just not crazy about this for my decor. They did a great job on them, but I want to make them more what I want. So I'm going to use this Faux Art Matte Black. I got this from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to use it. Got a little bit in my... There we go. I'm just going to use this little brush. And I'm just going to give them a coat of this black paint. Then we'll be using some rub and buff, and we'll bring out all this beautiful detail with the rub and buff. I thought about doing the whole thing just rub and buff, but then I'm like, I really want to use the black to kind of really be able to bring out the beautiful detail on these frames and make them look like they cost way more than 99 cents. from a thrift store. You know what I mean? All right, we'll let them dry, which will not take long at all. And then we'll get to play with the rub and buff. We're gonna bring out all this beautiful detail. So let me clean out my brush and clean it myself. Never fails. All right, y'all, I'm taking this antique gold rub and buff, and I'm just gonna dip my brush in it and just kind of hit the highlighted the high areas of the frames, and just go over it with my rub and buff on both frames using a very light hand. And this is all personal preference, but I love the way it turned out. And I mean, this dries fairly quickly too. So I hope you enjoy watching me do this, and it gives you some ideas of what you can do with some very inexpensive thrifted frames. Whew. Y'all, I done wallowed around with Benson and Buster so much I had to put a hat on. My hair was a train wreck. And it's fixing to storm. So we are headed to Buster's appointment. And y'all know I'm going to let y'all know what the vet says. So, see y'all after the appointment. All right, we are leaving the vet, and arthritis. I knew it. I just knew it because of the way he was. I just knew it was arthritis. So we are doing the injections. We've had great success on them. We can do his other medicine as needed for any kind of pain that he may have. And we have a 1-month follow-up. So everything I described to him, the exam, everything, all arrows pointed to arthritis. And I just really feel like it. And I don't know what his life was like before we got him, because everything the lady said about him when we got him was just not accurate. So I don't know if he was abused, mistreated, malnourished. I don't know, but we got him. He's taken care of, and I feel much better. So, whew. We'll see how it goes. Thank y'all for your prayers. I've been praying that it will be something like this that would be easy to manage and nothing terminal, or, you know, that would cause for him to just not have a good quality of life. So thank you, Lord, for an answered prayer. We went into great discussion on the injection. I know some of y'all have had some really bad experience, and I'm so sorry for that, but you know, we didn't have that experience, so hopefully this works and we don't have to go through this again. I hope. Now to get back home to Benson. James has got to leave again. And I'll be there taking care of Benson and Buster. I gotta get something to eat. I'm hungry. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do about that. Good morning. It is another hot, steamy morning. I've been out here cleaning out my bird feeders. When it rains, the food that's in there just clumps up and they won't eat it. And so I have to clean it out. I try not to put any food in there when I know we're gonna have a lot of rain. I know that's horrible, but it ruins, it wastes. Y'all, I've got to go ahead and show you these beautiful lilies. They're called rain lilies or something like that. And the rain that we've been having here lately, they are just beautiful. Let me show you. Look at those. Aren't they gorgeous? So pretty. And y'all, we have a tomato plant coming up over there. We didn't even plant it. So pretty. My poor daylilies are on their last stretch. I had this one bloom today. That's the one I got from Lowe's on clearance last year. And then look at these. These are my 12 disciples. I got another big bud there. That one's fixing to open up. This thing has just shone out. Look how massive it is. It's beautiful. This was with the house when I got it. I didn't plant this one, but I have moved it all over, and I think it's happy here. I'm probably going to split it up and move it around to a couple places. I want to take that bush shrub that I'm making into a tree. I need to dig it up and move it. I'm probably going to move this too because they're just getting crowded out. I might do that today too. We got a lot to do today. We are going to go get the boat. We're going to go pick up a small Walmart grocery order. I'm totally out of my yogurt. I'm going through the DTs. And did that flag scare you, bub? You jumped. James is having to rewire the boat. And bless his heart, he only has a limited amount of time that he can do it. Plus, he's fighting the heat. So, hopefully he has it ready and we can enjoy it for the 4th of July. Like anything he does, when he's done with it, it's going to be done just right and perfect. What else? Oh, we got to get dressed. That's why I'm not dressed now. We're going to go out to eat tonight for Tyler's birthday. I ordered me 2 tank tops that I want to wear tonight. One of them, I think, if they'll work. I have an outfit in mind, and I really want one of these tank tops to work, and I hope they get here in time for me to wear it. If not, I'll just have to wear it some other time if they work out. I don't even know if they're going to work out. That's why I ordered 2 different kinds. But Buster's doing good. There he is. I don't know if y'all can see him down there. I see him right there. He's getting a suntan. He's doing good. Oh, I was thinking about this morning because I knew I wasn't gonna like put makeup on or anything, and I know I get on camera a lot of times without makeup. And I was thinking, I need to tell you about this club I'm in. I found this lady, excuse me, I found this lady on Instagram. Her name is Melanie, I think. Anyway, she has started the I Do Not Care Club. It is for women who are going through perimenopause and menopause. And she will make this list of things we do not care about. And I do not care if I get on the internet without my makeup on. I just don't care anymore. There was a time that I would have never stepped out of my house without makeup on. I do not care that I get on the internet right after I rolled out of bed and make my coffee and you see the morning me. I do not care. I am just content in my life. I know who I am as a person. Makeup, clothes, all that does not define who I am. And I will tell you, there is a great peace that comes with that when you don't have to keep up a facade. And no shame to anyone who don't step out of their house without makeup on. No shame to anyone who don't get on the internet without makeup and all this and that. No shame to anyone. You do you. For me, I'm so glad to be in this place in my life to where I know who I am. And, you know, I love my makeup, but sometimes, what is the point of me doing my makeup right now? and go get hot and sweaty just to have to take it off to redo it for tonight. I'm not doing it. Not doing it. No, I do not care. So, if you're going through perimenopause or menopause, you may want to join the I Do Not Care Club. And that's okay. We have earned it. We have earned every bit of it. Well, it's been a very semi-lazy day for us today. We haven't done anything because we were nowhere going out tonight. We did get the garage door fixed. We had to replace the belt. So James did that with my assistance. So that's done. I'm boiling Buster some chicken. My shirts did not come in, and it says they're not going to be here until between like 7:45 and 9:45, which we got to leave at 5. So that's not going to work. So it's okay. Have it for another day. But I'm going to get Buster some chicken cooked, and I'm so hungry. I'm ready to eat. I'm so ready to eat. So that'll be good when we get there, because I've just ate my yogurt this morning, and I'm really, really hungry. So anyway, got Tyler's gift, and we're gonna head out in a little bit. Just not much to share today. It's just been kind of chill. Been watching TV. I'm watching Snapped, and then I've also been watching Schitt's Creek. And no, I'm not cussing. That's the name of the show, and it's not spelled like you think. I started watching that. It's so funny. So I've just kind of been chilling out and not doing anything, which is very unusual for me, but it's nice every once in a while. We on a date. The only time you take me out on a date is when one of the kids has a birthday or something like that.
Happy birthday.
Happy Father's Day.
Happy no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
What'd I say?
Happy birthday.
Happy Father's Day weekend.
Happy birthday.
Oh, James.
It ain't about me.
It's always about you in my world. Well, it is.
Okay. Horse head smelling puddle poop.
Oh, Lord, you just cussed.
No, I didn't.
Looks good.
Stop. What?
We went to the movie
I just snorted.
Yeah, you snorted.
So this is one of the little tanks that I ordered that didn't get here in time. And it come in a 2-pack. There's a black one like it, which I'll keep and I'll wear later. But it has the little spaghetti straps. It's really cute. It is a little snug fitting, which is fine for me. If I'm going to wear something over it, I would never wear it by itself anyway. But let me show you the other one I got. I'm going to keep them all because they're so cute. But look how cute. Just a printed tank under this, thrifted. And these shorts are also thrifted. I've had these shorts for several years, but they are thrifted. So let me change the tank and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, here's the other one. And this one is a wider strap, right here, but it is a little looser right here. And it is a lot flowier. Oh, sorry. It's a lot flowier and it comes down, but I always kind of like tuck it a little bit. And this one is so cute too. This material is amazing. Both of them are. This one just feels, honestly, it feels like pajamas. It feels so good. I did order extra large in this one and that one because that's what Amazon suggested. And you can see, I probably could have got away with a large in this, quite honestly. I don't know if they're doing my measurements based on my bust pre-surgery, but I probably could have got away with a large, but it's okay. This will be nice and cool. I'm going to keep it. I think it's so cute, but this is I love it. So if you're interested in some cute, and they had different prints. I just wanted leopard because I have these leopard flip-flops and I just wanted leopard. So, but they do have other prints if this is not your thing. But I'll try to remember to link them down below and in my Amazon storefront. But aren't they cute? Too bad I didn't get it in time before I had to leave. But this one is a lot more roomy. The other one is more form-fitting. This one is a lot more roomy. So, thought I would share that with y'all. Good morning. And happy belated Father's Day to all you daddies out there. The real daddies, the MVPs that show up. It doesn't matter what DNA you share, but you choose to love and be the daddy that we need. I'm so thankful for mine. He came into my life when I needed him the most, and he has been my rock. He's been my go-to. He's been the one constant man in my life that I could truly depend on, and I actually married a man just like him. It took me time to get it right, but James and my daddy are just so the same man in that way, and I thank God for both of them. James has taken my kids on and loved them like his. Like, the way he feels about my kids, it's just too much. Anyway, thank you, daddies. We need y'all. Y'all are vital. Y'all are important. I know that Mother's Day kind of takes precedent a lot of times, and Father's Day seems to be on the back burner, but that's not how it is in our house. That's not how we feel about it. The daddies are very, very, very important, and we need good, godly fathers, and we need that role model to show our boys how to be men, how to be husbands, how to be daddies. And we need our men to show our girls what they should expect in a good man when they choose to find one to settle down. And y'all's role is so important in the home. And I thank my daddy. I thank God for daddies. And I just hope you feel as important and as special as you truly are. On that note, James is going to get some stuff to fire up the grill. I mean, even on Father's Day, he's thinking about feeding his family. And I wanted to do something for him, but this is what he wants to do. I know one of the boys is coming over. We were with Delane and them yesterday, so I don't know if they'll be coming over or not, which is fine. One's out of town, and I don't know. When you have grown kids that have their own lives, the door's always open, and you just enjoy them when they can show up. But he's going to get some stuff to grill. His mom is coming over, and we're just going to let him do what he wants to do today. It's all about him. If he wants to fire up that grill and feed his family, then that's what we're going to let him do. If he wants to sit in that recliner and be a vegetable all day, we're going to let him do that too. Whatever he wants to do. I'll let him sleep in. And we're just going to celebrate him because he deserves it. So, now that I've got all happy, and I know y'all be seeing this after Father's Day, but it's a day we set aside to celebrate, like fathers and mothers and Christmas and this and that, but we really appreciate James all year. He's just the best. And my daddy, I can't be with my daddy today because my mama has gotten a stomach virus, and we're not going up around that. So as soon as they get well, and he's still not 100%, then we're going to go take my daddy out and spend time with him and all of that. But we're going to be FaceTiming him in a little bit. And just seeing his face and hearing his voice. I check on him all the time anyway, but just let him know we love him and appreciate him, and we do have plans for when he's better. So anyway, I got to get around here and get some things tidied up and get ready for whoever's going to show up to show up. What's it like having a wife going through menopause?
I need a parka.
What?
I need a parka.
Why?
The snow flurries come through here on a regular basis.
Are you cold?
I'm freezing.
I'm sorry. You're doing the right thing. Cover up.
I'm about to light my shoes on fire.
I'm sorry. I can't
you're
help
not.
it. I can't help it.
Yes, you can.
How?
Go out and run around the house 3 times.
How's that gonna warm me? I don't want to be warmed up. I'm
If you come
hot.
back in, it'll be too cold.
No. I'm hot.
Well, then take the blanket off.
I have to have a blanket
No,
over my
you
legs
don't.
when I sit down.
You don't.
James, don't be
That
ugly.
adds to my misery. That's what you want. You want me miserable.
I don't want you miserable, but it's just a bonus. See, menopause is making me mean.
Menopause didn't do that, baby.
James.
Would.
So I've been waiting for this so I could answer Jessica's question. She asked, is this common in my area to burn scraps and wood like we do? Yeah, pretty much. I think it's pretty common. You just have to make sure there's no burn bans. And with as much scrap wood as James has, if we didn't burn the scraps, I don't know what we would do with it. And we try to burn anything that we can keep out of the landfills, all of that. We try to burn it. But we've always burned, and there's quite a few people in my neighborhood that burn. So I think it's pretty common around here. If you're from around here and it's not, you can correct me in the comments, but I would say yes, it's pretty common around here. Thanks, Jessica, for your question.
So I had a question about my tattoos. Wanted to know how many I have and do I have any matching tattoos with my kids or my husband, and the answer is I have 3 tattoos. I have one on my back that was done out of spite and I hate it. I have one on my foot that is a symbol for James and I. It's a musical note, and when we first got together, we bonded over our love of music, and we would sing each other songs of the day. So I got that for him, just kind of between me and him. And then just recently in March, my mama, my daughter, and myself went and got matching tattoos on our wrist. And that is all the tattoos I have. And they all mean something except for the one on my back. My back reminds me of what being spiteful and stupid is all about. It is what it is. It's a great reminder and a lesson for me. And it reminds me of just how far God has brought me. So, James and I do not have any matching tattoos, nor will we get each other's names on our bodies. I think that is a kiss of death when you get somebody's name tattooed on your body, but that is just my opinion. I know people that have done that and been married for years happily, but I also know people that as soon as they got their significant other's name tattooed on their body, it all went downhill, and it's just not a chance we're willing to take.
Well, I'm so disappointed. I had recorded a back porch chat with James, and I've had to scrap it because I did not put a mic on. He was the only one that had a mic on because I was told I was too loud with the mic. So I didn't put one on. Well, you can't hear me. I guess it's because of the accessory I have to add to the phone in order to pick up the mics, that it does away with the phone mic. So, there's that. Lesson learned. I'm so sorry. We really didn't discuss a lot anyway. But it was just mindless chit chat. And I know sometimes y'all like that. So I'm sorry. I apologize. Lesson learned. It won't happen again. I will be putting a mic on. I'll just put it a little bit lower or something. I don't know. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed what I did get. James and the boys have gone down to the pier. They got him a fishing pole and some lures and stuff, so they're going down to cast and do all of that. So I'm finishing up this video, but thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.